I'm Caleb Abernathy, one of the associate pastors at Christ Memorial Church, and I'm wondering if you consider yourself to be a good time manager. I think we all aspire to be with our calendars and our reminders and our checklists, but how much control do we really have over the times and seasons of our life? I'm asking because today we're back in Ecclesiastes in chapter 3, and we're going to see that the preacher says that part of the vanity of life is that its times and seasons are set, but not by us. Listen to chapter 3 as I read. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. And who sets all these times and seasons? Look at verse 14 and 15. I perceive that whatever God does endures forever. Nothing can be added to it, nor anything taken from it. God has done it, so that people may fear before him. That which is already has been, that which is to be already has been, and God seeks what has been driven away. So if God controls all these times and seasons, what is there for us to do? How do we live in a world of vanity when we don't know what tomorrow will bring? Well, the answer comes to us in Jesus Christ. Because while we don't know what kind of day tomorrow will be, we do know, as Paul says in Acts 17, that God has fixed a day in which he will judge the world through his resurrected Son, Jesus. The judgment day of Jesus is coming, which means that today we should entrust ourselves to Jesus, the Savior. Trust in his death and resurrection for his people, and thus prepare ourselves for that judgment day. And when we do that, when we trust in Jesus, we'll find that he is a high priest through whom we can draw near to God and find grace to help in whatever season of life you find yourself. So no matter how good you are with Google Calendar, you really are not in control of the times and seasons of your life. So entrust yourself to Jesus. Prepare for the judgment and find grace for whatever today brings.